Hello, my name is Xavier Antamera. I'm 19 years old, a rising sophomore at Howard University, and I was raised as an only child. That's who I am. That's part of my story. There's a lot that happened between the lines there, but this video series is being made to record a different aspect of that story. The purpose of this video series is many things. It's to show others what it means to go through your rites of passage as a man. I want to be a reliable series. Well, I want this to be a reliable series to show firsthand the journey that a boy has to go through in order to become a man. I want to show what I am going through, me as a 19-year-old young man into my adulthood, showing the different steps that I have to take. I want this channel to be a reliable funnel for all the different information that's out there on the internet about looks maxing, finances, relationships, time management, education, and growing up. I want to be able to funnel all of that information through this channel to its target audience. Yes, this channel is going to potentially help me, but I really want it to help everybody. I want everybody to benefit from this relationship in a way, like a symbiotic relationship. That's the role that I want to have. I want to have a link. I want to link other inspirational and useful videos in the description of my videos. That's my plan. I want to continue with that funnel that I was just previously talking about, where in every video I will do research, extensive research into the world of looks maxing and, like I said, all the other lists of things, and put the most useful videos I see in my description, so that that might take some eyes off of my video and onto other people's, but that's okay. Because realistically, it's about a circle, like a sense of a brotherhood where we are all helping each other. And I want to give my real, unedited opinions. All of my videos going forward, including this one, will not be edited. I will leave it as it is, just cut, clean, and dry, because that is going to be a representation of my opinions, because I'm going to be talking about not only my journey, but also some of the content that's out there, giving it my own personal rating, telling you whether or not it works for me, whether or not it seems like it works for other people as well. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, and before I get started with the actual series, I have some confessions that I want to make going on this journey. And this might be an ongoing thing. I don't know yet. So, the things that are currently holding me back: poor time management skills, a lack of discipline and willpower, imposter syndrome, substance use, pornography, difficulty understanding the necessary steps to maintain a good relationship of varying kinds, inclination to obtain instant or short-term rewards as opposed to delayed but compounding rewards later on, guilt for not living up to the standards that people have of me. Typically only certain people though, those that I value, such as my family, mentors, mentees, close friends, and coworkers. But sometimes even the opinion of other people has an impact on how successful I see myself. Because there's, outside of my close circle, there are other people who are observing me and have their own opinions of how I'm doing and how I'm going about my journey. And even though it shouldn't affect you, it does. That's just the reality. All right, now I'm going to start the series. The first thing I want to lay out is my game plan for self-improvement. The average income of an American is equal to 20 square feet's worth of blades of grass. For the average American in the top 1%, that's equal to 262 square feet of blades of grass. I did the math. Success is partially equivalent to how much of this land is yours. After all, there's only a limited amount of land that can be owned. I would rather be in the small selection of the successful than the masses who are not. That's why I'm choosing to embark on this journey. Using my calendar, alarms, my planner, and a variety of lists, tables, and other metrics, I successfully started my self-improvement journey. For this first episode, entry, or whatever you want to call it, I'm going to go over my most recent outlines for success, or my most recent outline for success, and finish making the adjustments necessary. I was watching this video, which I will link in the description, like I previously said, and it was about this one anime. And recently, for the past probably 2 years at this point, I haven't really watched any anime, but this one does sound interesting, so I might take a look at it. But it's called Solo Leveling. If you've watched it, then you probably know where I'm going with this. But essentially, the premise from what I've heard from these videos is that there's a character who obtains this ability to, I guess, lock in on his life, but to a super high degree. He has this system where he has ability stats like he's in a video game, and he does different daily quests to up those stats. But if he doesn't accomplish all of his goals in that day, then he gets a punishment. And that's supposed to deter him from not accomplishing those goals. And so the person in this video was talking about using that same system for themselves. And I really like that idea, so I wanted to go along with that. And like I said, I'm going to link it in the description, so you can go along with it as well, because I haven't started it yet, but I feel like it's going to make a very good impact. Because the premise of it is that it has two different things that are driving you towards success. It has one, which is pushing you towards your goal. You have a goal that is out here, you're here right now, but you want to be over here. So you're pulling towards that goal, but you also have a punishment that's deterring you. You want to go over here and you want to go away from over here. You want to do both. People often talk about, oh, how do I get somebody to do whatever? Well, typically people say either this one or this one. But with this system, it combines both, which that's why I'm really excited to get started with this system. But I still have a couple things that I want to adjust myself and really make it customized to me as much as possible. So for the solo leveling system, let's see, where should we start? So there's the stats. The person in the video had strength, intelligence, agility, stamina, discipline, and willpower. And then there's the daily quests, which for me, the ones that I have in here right now, which are subject to change. But for now, I go to the gym. I want to have a stretch routine and go for a run. 1 hour of total deep work, which is 1 hour of time where I'm super focused on whatever is going to make me successful in either the near future or the far future, but just something that I'm doing to progress in life, essentially, whether that is work, school, starting my own business, or whatever. It doesn't matter. 1 hour of total deep work. A complete work/school day. So during the summer, I will be working most likely every day, scheduled pending, but my typical week will have me working every day. So every day for my daily quest, part of that is going to be that complete work schedule. And then starting up in August, I will have a complete school schedule. And if I'm not at school, then I'll be studying. I'm doing something. That's where the intelligence stat comes in. And then the last two are my night and morning routine. So these are my current 6 daily quests, which, like I said, are subject to change, because each of these quests is going to help you up a specific stat. Gym, strength, stretch routine, and running, agility and stamina. The 1 hour total of deep work, intelligence. A complete work/school day, intelligence, and maybe some discipline. And the night and morning routine, discipline. Doing both of those every day is difficult. And then there could be potentially certain benefits if you have like a good streak, which was another category, but I haven't looked into that too much yet. So for the punishment, the guy in the video, he said that for this system, if you complete 5 or 6 out of 6 of your daily quests, you're good. But if you get 4 below, that's when you get the punishment or the penalty. Which, that's the main thing that I still have to figure out with mine. I need to figure out what it is exactly that I'm going to do to punish myself for not accomplishing my daily goals. We'll come back to that. My other notes. So, completing every daily quest gives +1 discipline. Every daily quest completed gives +1 willpower. Every time I give into a bad habit or temptation, that's -1 willpower though. To level up to the next level, I have to obtain 10 points in every single stat. So even if my discipline and willpower are both at 100, but my strength and intelligence and all the other ones are only at 93, 94, something like that, you can't go to that next level. Not until they're all at the same threshold of that increment of 10. When it gets easier, make the quests harder. So the max level that you can get to is 100, which is going to take a while. The video said 3 years if you do it in the most ideal time frame. So realistically, it's going to take longer than that. Right, so ideally it's going to take 3 years. But the things that you start with for your daily quests on day 1 shouldn't be the same ones that you're doing 2 years from now. So that's why you have to keep making them harder so that you keep gaining those stat points, keep getting that experience, keep getting that progress in life. That's why you have to do that. And then only 1 point per each stat per day. That's why it's going to take so long. And then there's also a list of books to read here. So the daily laws, the laws of, these are in the description of the video, which again are going to be in my description. But I also have a book that I am going to start reading today when I'm at work. It is called Between the World and Me by the one and only Ta-Nehisi Coates. This is the book. I will start reading it today or continue reading it. I read it partially a while ago, but never fully finished it. So I'm going to start reading that book and give my thoughts on it throughout and when I'm done. Yeah. That felt good getting all of that off my chest, to be honest. If you're here watching all the way to the end, then thank you, and I look forward to the next video. It's only going to get better from here. See you.